So, will you lose money if you buy now?
Coming up next on Real Estate Dirt.
So it's will you lose money now if you buy? Everybody's freaked out, right? Interest rates went up.
I think there is a general sense of panic within the population.
So what do you think? So if somebody were to buy now, are they going to lose money?
Well, I mean, that's a loaded question.
Well, give me the loaded answer.
So if you're going to buy and then 6 months later or a year later you're going to turn around and sell, it doesn't matter what the market is, right? I mean,
yeah, unless you get a spoof of like a 2020, obviously that's never happened. Anybody's career that's living. So that was rogue.
So, but if you're going to buy, and you're going to, do what most people traditionally do when they purchase a home and stay there for what, 5 to 7
years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Sometimes 7 to 10, but yeah.
Okay.
It depends on if you're a townhouse or a house. I think townhome or condo is 5 to 7, and single family home is 7 to 10. If you want to get particular.
Sure, let's get particular. Okay.
That's fine too.
So I think that, you call me crazy. It's still a safe bet, and interest rates are still historically pretty low. So I mean,
so will you lose money now? Well, lose money now, yeah. If you buy it and turn around tomorrow and sell it, unless it's some sort of flip or you bought it wholesale or at a discount, okay, there's so many variables. The truth is,
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
That real estate has always typically been a long-term investment. I always say on the average of 10 years. I think, that's what National Association of Realtors says too. So average of 10 years, okay, is what people hold. Well, there's going to be ebbs and flows throughout that, just like any market, the stock market, so on and so forth. Real estate has historically always been one of the strongest ways to build wealth, bottom line. So when you can afford to do it, when the time is right for you, is when you should do it. Because there's always going to be something, right? There's always going to be something. There's going to be multiple offers. There's going to be not enough people, not enough houses to choose from. The interest rates are going to be a little bit higher. I don't know, 50 ways to Sunday. You need to get in the game. Now, 6 months from now, when it's right for you is the bottom line. Is the time right for you? Where you can qualify, get the loan. Are you renting? I tell you, somebody...
if you're paying to live somewhere, you might as well pay to live in your own property.
Absolutely.
Come on.
There was a self-made multi-million dollar millionaire.
Multi-million dollar millionaire?
Well, you know what I was...
Multi-million dollar millionaire.
Okay. It came out wrong. I didn't want to say like a ballpark number, but anyways. He said...
You've got a lot on your mind.
He said that you'll never retire with a mortgage. So, that would include rent.
Who said that?
I can't say names. Are you kidding me? Like, why are you putting me on the spot? I get permission. But anyways,
I don't think you need permission.
They're uber successful.
You don't need permission to say who said that.
I'm still not saying it. I feel weird about it. Anyways, the whole point is that you've got to have home ownership, to have a place that you own outright for retirement purposes. If you're not there, start now. Is the time right for you now? Then yes, do it. Will you lose money in the long term? Historically, no. The only real dip, serious dip in real estate in the last 50 years was 2008. They're not predicting that, even though there's a slowdown coming right now into next year. They're not predicting huge drops. I don't think there's going to be some huge drop in pricing. There's going to be an adjustment.
I could give you my word as a Spaniard.
I think things are leveling out right now, but I don't think there's going to be some crazy drop.
The conditions aren't there. The conditions are not there for another 2008. In 2006 and 7, leading up to that massive crash, there was legislation that effectively forced lenders to give loans out to less than qualified buyers. I mean, that's more or less what happened. And then you have Lehman Brothers kind of cooking the books a little bit there. Those conditions aren't there now.
They aren't. And here's the other back end of this. 2024 presidential election year. Market always goes up. Historically always goes up. Usually. I mean, could it go rogue? Sure. Did 2020 happen? Is that rogue? Sure. There's always an anomaly. But historically speaking, real estate is always a sound investment. You should get in while you can. It's usually a long-term hold. We're expecting it to flatten out over the next year and a half, but it always bounces back, typically in a presidential year. So if you can afford to and you're not in the game, you need to get in the game whenever and as soon as you can.
Especially if you're a renter. I mean, Here again, you're talking about risk. If you're renting, you're for sure losing all that money. You're getting nothing for that money. It's just going out the door. At least with real estate, you have a high probability. I mean, there's no guarantees in life, but you have a very high probability that you're going to make money over the long term with that asset.
So if you can get into the real estate market, yes, even with slightly higher interest rates, but that are still historically low, yes, you should enter and buy real estate, hands down. Anything else? Because we're coming up on 6 minutes. And it's my goal to stay under 8 because ain't nobody going to pay attention for that long.
Okay. Well, there you go then. I guess we're cutting the video off shorter than normal. I mean, I want to give people information. I want to make sure that they, have everything they need regardless of how long it takes.
They got it.
It's my commitment to excellence.
Do you have anything additional to add that's significant that isn't dragging this video out?
You should buy. You shouldn't be afraid to buy.
Don't be afraid. Get in the market when the time's right for you. That's always going to be the answer. And if you ever have any questions, we're always here. Our team is happy to service you. I shouldn't say. I guess that's.
And if your questions take longer than 6 minutes to answer, we'll cut it off.
Or he'll answer for you because he wants it to run for like 20. So it's all good. So please hit subscribe below and please like and subscribe or watch one of our other couple videos. It's our new YouTube channel, so we could use all the love we could get. So thank you for watching.
Peace.
Back hurts. His back hurts.
You know what else hurts? My heart.
Oh, dear God.
You expect so much of me, and I can only deliver so much.
You're killing me. Will you just hit the thing? Oh, frick.